Thank you for accessing this presentation and a warm welcome to parents and carers of our new Year 7. I'm Frances Dawes, Deputy Head at the Academy, and over the next few slides I hope to provide you with more information that you will find useful.
Hi there, it's Churchill here, Head Teacher at Churchill Academy Sixth Form, and I just wanted to start off this presentation for families of Year 7 by saying what an excellent start they've made to the Academy. I think we were all a little apprehensive, if not worried, about the fact that they weren't able to do an in-person visit to the Academy when they were still in Year 6, and I suppose we were also a little apprehensive that for many of them their first encounter with the Academy would be coming in to stick a cotton bud up their nose as part of the COVID testing process. We needn't have worried. The students have taken to life at Churchill like ducks to water and have found their way around our large site very smoothly. They are putting an excellent effort in lessons, and I'm hearing superb reports from our members of staff who are teaching Year 7. And we've had some lovely feedback from parents as well. It's been great to get to know a few of the students as I've been chatting to them both at social time, through their lessons, and more formally just trying to understand how the transition process has been for them. And certainly the feedback we're receiving is very, very positive. So I'm going to hand over to my co-presenters now, who will run through the rest of the presentation for you and hopefully give you all the information you need about Year 7 at Churchill. Thank you very much.
We want to ensure that you have an overview about the curriculum and the things that your child will be learning, and that you also know where to find further information or who to contact should you have any questions or concerns. We have also set out important dates for your diary. I wanted to start by giving you an example of a typical day for a Year 7 student. All students are greeted by senior staff as they arrive into the Academy. This is our first opportunity to visually check that all is well and give the students someone they can immediately check in with should they need to. The majority of Year 7 students will then play outside or go into the hive, which is their social area. A few will buy breakfast, and one or two students who may need additional support will go up to student services above the library. Year 7 spend 20 minutes every day with their tutor. They may attend an assembly or complete pastoral activities during this time. Your child's tutor will get to know them quickly and is both you and your child's first point of contact at the Academy. Lessons start at 9 AM. Break time is at 11 AM, and in this shorter period of time, many students like to eat and chat with their friends before moving on to the next two lessons. Lunchtime is often the time when Year 7 like to run around, play ball games and burn off some energy. Most Year 7s have established some good friendships during September. If we know or observe that students are struggling to make friends or they seem lonely, our pastoral staff will spend time making sure that they build up confidence and will support them in getting to know others. If you have any concerns, please do get in touch with your child's tutor. Our after-school clubs and activities are starting up, and a separate list of these will be published and shared in the newsletter over the coming week. Moving on to the curriculum and lessons. I've listed here the range of subjects that are on your child's 2-week timetable. Year 7 are now very familiar with the Academy site, and they move around between lessons really well and very swiftly. They are enjoying having specialist rooms for some of the subjects that they are taught. Further information on the curriculum is available on the website. There is a detailed description of what is taught in every subject and what is assessed. To access this information at your leisure, please select the Information tab on the home page of the website, and then from the drop-down menu select Curriculum, and at the bottom of the page you will find the 2021 Year 7 Curriculum booklet. Our Year 7 teachers have asked that I make it really explicit that we have a strong emphasis on reading at the Academy. Please do continue to read or expect your child to read at home. Sue Dibble, the librarian, works with students to help them find exciting new books for all interests, and our library has an amazing range of books. As well as reading lessons, the students can access the library at break and at lunchtimes and after school. There will also be specialist reading events throughout the academic year. I'd like to emphasise that we do encourage you to keep in touch with us. Our wonderful receptionists take phone calls and pass on messages every day. We aim to respond to these within 2 working days, similarly with emails. We do of course have face-to-face meetings with parents and carers. Please email or call to arrange these, and to avoid you feeling frustrated, please don't just arrive without an appointment and expect that the member of staff will be available. All of the healthcare plans have been updated for this academic year. We have information from primary schools, and our matron will have worked with Year 6 to 7 parents to make sure that Year 7s have healthcare plans ready for September. If you think that you've been missed or your child has a new medical condition, please contact Joy van Weyenberg, our matron. I'm confident that you will be getting to grips with the technology that we use to keep in touch with you. Just to remind you that on Insight you will see your child's behaviour records, their attendance, and when reports are generated you'll also be able to access them on Insight. If you have any problems with your Insight account, please email us on the address below on the slide. And also, if you have any issues with Google Classroom, your passwords, or any homework set, please do email the address Churchill@Churchill. This is just a brief overview of Insight, just to familiarise you with how you can access it, what information you can see if you haven't looked already. And on to key dates for Year 7 parents. I'd just like to say that the tests that are listed here for the first week of October are baseline tests, and we use them to identify any needs that may have been missed or we weren't aware of. I'm not going to read through the dates and explain them, but if you have any questions about anything that you should attend this year, please do email into us. The Parents' Evening in June is using our School Cloud software, and parents can book appointments online to suit their timings. And lastly from me, this presentation will remain on the school website under Information and Curriculum for the rest of the academic year, should you wish to refer back to it at any point in the future. Over the next few slides, I wanted to set out for you the fact that we do have police presence in school from time to time, as is common in all of the secondary schools and academies in North Somerset. So I've just set out the reasons why this might be the case, in case you hear from your child that the police have been in school and they've seen them, not necessarily been involved with them, but that they might be concerned that they've seen the police in school and be wondering what has been going on. So the police do attend secondary schools in general far more than they would primary schools, so that they can continue to work with young people of this age group within the local communities and within the villages that we all live in. Our police officers Kate Turner and Julie Birchall tend to pop in every couple of weeks or so to update us on anything that we might need to be aware of, or to hear information from us so that we can mutually share concerns. But I just want to reassure you that where an incident falls within our behaviour policy, then Churchill Academy will manage that behavioural incident along with parents, and only refer to the police where necessary, where there's a serious crime or a safeguarding issue has been raised. Unfortunately, the majority of the incidents that we have to liaise alongside the police with is around the use of social media, and just wanted to highlight that to you. The minimum ages for which children should be accessing these social media platforms, and the fact that that is within your control, and urge you to ensure that you know what your children are doing and what the fallout might be from some unfortunate interactions that they might be having. And lastly, I wanted to just make sure that you are aware that we deal increasingly with the fallout from sexting and the impact that that can have on students when they have posted images and messages using their phones to other students, which then get. So just to remind you of what the law says, and to ask you to be extremely vigilant in this area and ensure that your child is not involved in this kind of incident and knows who to turn to if they have any concerns or questions. We have recently had safeguarding assemblies for all students in the academy to make sure that they are really very, very clear that sexting is an illegal activity and what their role is if they receive images, who they should turn to for support and what they should not do, and that they must not share any images with anybody else. I just want to thank you for accessing this presentation again. If you do have any questions or concerns, please do get in touch with your child's tutor, your child's head of house. You can of course email me directly, francisdawes@churchillacademy.org. Thank you.